Shannon Sharpe, I know how much you love you some LeBron James. You already have him on your Mount Rushmore. In fact, sometimes you make the case that he's the greatest player ever, but then you sort of catch yourself and pull it back maybe one notch
I
or
might
two.
not catch myself this time.
You might not, because I might push you right over the edge with what I'm about to say.
Okay.
What has always driven me the craziest about LeBron James is many people, including you, elevate him into at least the top 5 all time. Yet he remains, going into his 14th year, by his standards, a lousy outside shooter and an even worse free throw shooter. And I don't get it because I have heard this theme for off season after off season after off season. And this is not LeBron hate. I'm stating facts here. LeBron always says, I will improve. I'll work on my free throw shooting. I'll work on my three-point shooting. And the worst happens the year after that. So he made his first one last night, so now he's off to the preseason races, and maybe he's going to improve his three-point shot. But I'm going to remind you, Michael Jordan couldn't shoot a lick when he came into this league out of North Carolina, and he taught himself what became a deadly three-point shot. Magic Johnson couldn't shoot a lick. He had no jump shot when he came into the National Basketball Association. He probably never did have a jump shot, even when he was a pro, right? It was a set shot. But he taught himself a dependable, clutch three-point shot that over time worked. And both of them were 85% free throw shooters, both regular season and post, right in that area. And LeBron remains that 74% free throw shooter that is so beneath the dignity of how great he is. And I'm going to say it again, he just keeps taking too many three-point shots for the good of his team. How has he survived that? How has he lived to tell about that? How does he have the 3 rings that he has? He plays in the Eastern Conference. If he had played in the West over all these years, the dreaded West, I don't think he could have gotten away with missing so many three-point shots. Because I'm going to remind you, let's just look at the biggest picture first. In his postseason history, for any player who's taken at least 700 postseason threes, LeBron is the all-time worst postseason three-point shooter. I'm going to say it again. The all-time worst postseason three-point shooter at 32%. He has missed 608 threes in playoff games. That's a lot of empty trips for his basketball team, but they have survived and lived to tell and gotten to a lot of finals because they're coming through the easier path, which is in the East. So what happened 2 years ago in the postseason? LeBron James shot 23%, which is the all-time worst of the 75 who have taken that many, the minimum shots required. 23%. Yet LeBron had his team, as you remember, I'm going back 2 finals ago, the first one against Golden State, they're up 2-1. LeBron is on the threshold of his greatest achievement as a basketball player, right? If he pulls that one off, no Kyrie, no Kevin Love, wow. I mean, even me, the hater, boy, I would stand up and applaud that.
Still find a reason.
Okay, but I didn't find a reason because he gave me a reason. He handed it to me on silver platters because Game 4 in LeBron's house, they're up 2-1, and he didn't take a lot of threes in that game. He's just 1 for 4, but he's 7 for 22 from the field, took too many outside shots. He just never really improved as an outside shooter. And then we fast forward to Game 6 that year where they had a chance back in his house to at least force a Game 7, and you never know what might happen back in Golden State as we saw this year, and LeBron goes 2 for 10 from 3. It's inevitable that he's going to have those kind of games a lot more than his occasional rare hot streaks where he'll just go crazy making three-point shots. And then what happened last year, the regular season, after he dedicated his offseason to improving his three-point shot, he shot 30.9% last regular season, which was the worst he shot since his rookie year. Did he improve? No, he didn't. Did he improve his free throw shooting? No, he didn't. He's still a liability when it comes to the postseason, especially from the three-point line, but also from the free throw line. And he should be better than that. Do you know how many points he's left on the table by missing free throws? I mean, do I need to remind you, Larry Bird was almost a 90% free throw shooter?
You could talk as long as you want to try to make me forget my points, but I got them written down here, so you take as long as you need, and when you're done, you just let me know, and I'm just going to sit on back here. Hey, don't worry about me. You take as much time as you need,
I got to tell you.
You're like 9 minutes, but I got my numbers right here because I knew this was going to happen.
I got to tell you.
I knew you would do this, and I came prepared for you today. So go ahead, take as much time as you need, Joy. Joy, will you buzz me when he's ready? Okay.
I talked too long, Joy, and I apologize for that, to the point that I just made myself feel sorry for LeBron James because I've piled on too much, and I have a lot more. I could just throw number after number at you,
Just let me
and
know
it would
what you're
just
doing.
crush whatever weak, meager argument you're going to throw back at me.
Bron,
But
I got you
think-
today, bro. I got you today, bro.
Talking to him?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
there's a rare dunk from
Hey,
LeBron.
I got you today, Bron. I got you today. Skip.
Shannon.
Great players. You're only as great as your weakest strength. We know LeBron can drive the ball to the basket.
Do we?
We know he can post up. He says, in order for me to get to where I ultimately want to be, I need to shoot better from the outside. Skip, why did the dog chase the car? He can't drive it, but he still chases it. Just because you don't think LeBron can catch Michael Jordan, that doesn't mean he shouldn't continuously try. And for all you talking about this clutch gene and he doesn't do this, you know what? Game 7 against the Pacers, 2013, 32 points.
We have to go all the way back to 2013 against the Pacers?
Whoa.
Is that all you got?
Can I finish?
Yes. Go ahead. I know.
For a
That's
guy
all
that
you
can't,
got.
the guy that can't shoot free throws, he was 15 to 16 from the free throw line. How about Game 7 against your team, the Spurs? 37 points, 52% shooting. He was 100% from the free throw line. Also added 12 rebounds. Against the Pistons, he scored the last 25, 28,
Now
29.
we're going clear back to what? 2000 what?
In Game 6, but you're talking about this Game 6 against the Boston Celtics.
Oh, it was sensational. That
Wow,
was his best game ever.
Don't you pat him on the back. Don't you
Best game ever.
Don't you touch LeBron.
I always pat him on the back.
No. You already tried to throw cover over his head so
No,
no one
no,
sees
I've
it.
just spoken the
I got
truth.
him now.
Yeah.
I got him.
Yeah.
45 points on 73% shooting. 15 rebounds in the Garden. See, this is what I like for you to do. You keep on saying, well, if LeBron played in the West, you don't hold that against Magic Johnson for playing in the sorry West in the 80s. When the Sixers, the Celtics, and the Pistons were dominating, you don't hold that against them.
You know what?
You keep on talking about
Magic and his team made it sorry. They were so much better than anybody else.
Oh, now Magic and his team made it
they
sorry
did.
now.
Yeah.
Yo,
You know it, and I
No,
know
I
it.
don't know nothing.
That was showtime, baby.
You love to say, Michael Jordan 6 for 6. Well, let me ask you a question. How many years did Michael Jordan play in the NBA? So he only went to 6 finals in all those years? LeBron is going to 7. So half the time LeBron's been in the NBA.
Did LeBron have to get through the bad boy Pistons and the
see,
Showtime
you see what you do?
Lakers
You see-
and Larry Bird and
you see
Kevin
what you're doing
McHale's Celtics?
You- you
Did
see-
he?
you see-
Did he? Did he? No.
He beat the all-bank. Look, Larry Bird was 52. Robert Parrish was 73.
He wasn't.
Kevin McHale was 81.
No, he wasn't.
Dennis Johnson was 49. You make it. He didn't beat him in their prime. He didn't beat him in the early 80s when they put that team together. When did he
You know
beat
why?
him?
Because he couldn't have. He couldn't have.
Why couldn't he? He Michael Jordan. He God with cleats. I mean, with gym shoes.
He was by himself. He was all alone. He was a solo act.
Oh, wait a minute. Time out. Hold
6 for
hold-
6 with 6 MVPs.
Hold up,
How
Skip.
can you
Hold-
argue
hold up,
against
Skip.
that?
Hold up, Skip.
How can you argue?
Didn't they lose to Orlando?
Yeah, when he came back.
Well, how
He was retired for 2 years. He tried to play baseball. Tim Tebow can play baseball. Michael Jordan couldn't play.
Skip.
Simple as that.
Skip. So that didn't happen. So Orlando didn't happen.
It happened because he was forced to take a sabbatical. And he wasn't ready.
I don't care what it forced him to do.
You told me Tom Brady missed 4 games and he's going to struggle for 3.
I'm telling you, when the Celtics were at their pinnacle in the early 80s, how many times did Michael Jordan Bulls beat them in the playoffs? Answer me. Now.
Which year?
When the Larry Bird got to the Celtics in what, 79, 80?
80.
So when they put Kevin McHale and Robert Parrish, and they had Nate Archibald. Nate Archibald left, they brought Dennis Johnson in.
They did.
They brought Bill Walton in.
Danny Ainge.
How many times did the Chicago Bulls, led by Michael Jordan,
Starting in 84,
yes,
right?
how many times did the Bulls beat them in the playoffs?
None.
You mean to tell me Michael Jordan couldn't, as great as he was, he couldn't beat 3 Hall of Famers, 4 or 5
Hey.
Hall of Famers?
Larry Bird was a bad boy.
I'm not talking about Larry Bird. You keep on trying to down LeBron for what he hasn't done, but you won't
Can't shoot. That's all. You can throw all this.
Why couldn't Michael beat the Celtics?
Because he had to figure out how to get through those teams and incorporate the rest of the players on his team.
He had to wait until Larry Bird got to be 45. And Kevin McHale got to be 48.
I mean, the hard part was getting through the bad boy Pistons. That's what was hard.
He won the title in 91 and Bird retired in 92 after the Olympics.
And the Showtime
He was on his last leg.
When he broke through against Showtime, they were on their last leg.
Okay.
And it was his time.
Thank you for making my point.
Okay, so what's your point?
LeBron blew through the Golden State Warriors, the all-time great team, in their prime. He ran through.
He did not. He didn't blow through the Golden State Warriors. They didn't have Draymond Green. They didn't have Bogut.
They had hold on. Did Draymond Green miss the last 3 games?
Hold
or just
on.
one?
Wait, was Steph Curry healthy last year? No, he hurt himself twice.
Hold on, time out.
He's gimpy. He's limping through the playoffs.
But the year before, was Kevin Love and Kyrie healthy?
No, I told you he was on this doorstep of having his greatest achievement.
They were on the
and what happened in Game 4? Explain it to me.
Okay.
What happened in Game 6 back in his house? Explain it.
And Steph Curry was on the being injured. Steph Curry was 1 game away and had 2 of the 3 games in his building.
Without Draymond Green in the first one.
And LeBron said, give me that. Give me that trophy.
You know who said, give me that trophy?
Give me that trophy.
Kyrie Irving said, give me that trophy. I can't take this anymore. You're missing too many shots, and they're missing too many shots. Please give me the ball, because I'm going to end this thing. And it was over. Kyrie Irving.
Andre Iguodala, he's like, I got to be a layup. Bron said, no, you don't. Where did he, Skip, where did he come from?
Sports Center highlight.
Skip,
that's all that was.
Skip, hold on, time out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to ask you a question.
I'm just asking you one. Who made the shot? Who made the shot of the finals? Who should have been MVP of the finals? Kyrie Irving.
The man that averaged 29, 11, and 8. That's who should have been the MVP.
He stuffs the stat sheet like nobody who ever
Is that
played.
his fault? He great?
Yeah, and then what you usually look over is that 2 for 10 from 3 over there in that right-hand column. Yeah? Can he shoot? I want to know, can he shoot?
Hey, do what you do, bro.
Keep missing those threes.
He going to the finals again. And he's gonna take down the Fantastic Four again.
Yep.
And you're gonna have to put respect on the man's name.
Yeah. He better hope one thing does not happen.
No, he don't hope for anything.
He better hope my Spurs don't get back to the finals, because he's got no shot against them.
First of all, the Spurs are not going to no finals. You know that, I know that.
I don't know that.
You do know that.
I do not know that. You better watch.
Who are they gonna be? They gonna be Golden State?
Yeah.
You tickle
got
me.
a shot.
Hold on, what you promote? Hey, you at the Improv tonight? I didn't come see you do stand-up, because you funny.
I sit right here and I speak the truth. Because the funniest thing I ever saw, saddest thing I ever saw, was Ray Allen saving LeBron's legacy. Do you remember that shot?
Like Steve Kerr?
Do you remember that shot? She remembers that shot.
Like Steve Kerr saved
Was that not the greatest?
Steve Kerr.
That was
about
the greatest.
Paxson?
Time out. We got to get this straight. Down the stretch of Game 6, LeBron James turned it over 3 times, missed the 3 to tie, long rebound out. Oh, Chris Bosh got it, and he kicked it in the corner, and it saved LeBron's legacy. LeBron was going to fall to 1 and 4 in the NBA Finals.
I love how you talk about the 3 that he missed, but you won't mention the 2 that he hit.
To win.
3-pointers.
He hit one a little earlier than that, but with the money shot, the one to take it to overtime, he missed it, and Ray Allen
how many points did he have in
saved
overtime?
his
How many points did he have in
legacy.
overtime?
Saved his
How
legacy.
many points did he have in overtime?
It didn't matter anymore. My Spurs were shot. They were devastated by that shot.
Because that's what LeBron do. He snatched out, called LeBron the body snatcher. He just snatched their spirits right from their body.
Oh, wait. Because Ray made the shot, LeBron snatched their hearts? Is that what it was?
Get him, Bron.
Yeah.
Close encounter.
Man, we're talking some serious delusion.
All I know is LeBron, keep doing what you're doing. Going back to another finals. He about to be 4 and 4 in finals.
4 and 4? Is that all he's got? 4 and 4. You're lauding and applauding that?
Yep. With
4
finals
and 4.
MVPs.
Say it again. 4 and 4.
Hold up. Michael Jordan went to 6 finals in 16 years.
Yeah.
This man about to be 8 for 14.
Oh, okay. Is he still going to set the finals record for worst 3-point shooting ever?
He's going to have the most points, the most
He's going to break his own. He's going to break his own 3-point record for missing threes.
Bron, you know what? I don't even feel like singing Bron's praise no more, because even I can't do him justice.
And I thought you were clutch. And now you're trying. Now you're the biggest,
45.
craziest fan of the most
45.
unclutch superstar we have ever seen.
Hold up. Games 5 and 6. How many points did LeBron have?
Well, you got it on your note card. You
Don't
read
worry
it to
about
me.
it. Hold on, you cheating. Don't look at my notes. He had 41 in Game 5.
Yeah.
He had 41 in Game 6.
Yeah.
I love it. Skip, I love it when a plan comes together.
Oh, yeah.
I knew you. See,
I love it when Kyrie saves his bacon.
When
That's what I love.
LeBron was shooting the three last night, I had a feeling. I said, you know what? LeBron hoisting up threes. I said, there's a good chance Skip's gonna get upset about this. I said, well, hey, I called my research guy. I said, this is
Did
what
you?
I said.
You need help?
I had see what I did is I dug a big old hole in the ground and covered it with paper and leaves.
Right.
And Skip walked right into it. I got him,
did.
Joy. I got him. I've been waiting a month to get him.
All right.
And I got him.
All right. Couple things.
That's just sad.
I got a lot of love for LeBron. All right.
You a hater.
I'm
You
a
mad because he left the Heat.
I'm a Heat fan. I got love for LeBron. All right. I was in a Heat parade down Biscayne Boulevard because of LeBron. Got a lot of love from LeBron. Couple things. One, he did not blow through Golden State. Game 7, coming down to the last minute, is not blowing through. They won.
Okay.
Not blowing through.
Okay.
Thank you, Joy.
And there's qualifiers
I gotta
on
put
either
some
side.
hyperbole with it.
Michael Jordan had to face his foes, and there's circumstances in the West and all that, and LeBron's got the East. But there's one thing that remains, and there's nothing either one of you can say about it.
What?
Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player
Michael Jordan,
that has
whatever.
ever played the game, and that's it.
Thank
All
you.
I know
Next
is Michael
question.
Jordan beat an old.
You see what this
Ball-
means?
Disrespecting
Done.
the real king, Michael Jordan. This
Go.
man.
No, he's era. There's only one king.
Ugh.
And if he comes to your team,
Yeah.
you will have a crown when it's all said and done.